Hi everybody, it's Sandy McManus with needsaribbon.com coming to you live this Friday, March 9th, and getting situated. I actually started it a few minutes ago and realized my camera was flipped and everything was upside down and sideways and everything, so we're all fixed now. I think we're good. Anyway, just wanted, what I wanted to share, I'm not actually sharing anything I'm going to make live today, but I do want to share. I've talked about it. I certainly have posted about it. Last Sunday, our monthly team meeting, we call it Diva Day. Even though our group is called Fun Loving Inkers, we call our meetings Diva Days for a lot of reasons. It is pretty funny. And last Sunday, we opened it up to guests of ours. So we could bring a guest or guests. In my case, I had 5 people attend, 5 guests, which I felt incredibly, genuinely blessed by. They all had a fantastic time from what I've heard. And, if you are listening, maybe some of you will join our team because we do have a great time in our team meetings. We really do support each other. We really do share genuine friendship. And that's part of what keeps me being a diva when all of us have faced that, when we've lost our mojo and lost our way with our business, or even if we're just we like getting the discount, you just kind of lose your enthusiasm. It happens. It's natural. It's all part of human nature. And when you realize, how much I'd miss these ladies, that's what keeps me going. It genuinely, truly does. Keeps me going to the meetings, keeps me participating in all of that. Anyway, that being said, people have joined. Beth! Hi, Beth. Beth, who I wish was a diva, but she's still a good buddy. Anyway, so I just want to share. So we were to have 31 people come Sunday, we ended up having, I think it was 27 or 28 there. It was insane. And we swapped or did a card exchange. I'll talk about that and show those in a minute. But anyway, I got to share a little business. So the March Hostess code, which is updated on my needsaribbon.com website, is CAFWQT3E. I feel like I'm reading an eye chart. And I just realized I don't have my glasses on, so it's a good thing I could read that. That expires March 31st, so when you place an online order, you will be prompted for that code. You use that code when you place your online order. You might save a little on shipping, number 1, and number 2, you might get a little goodie in the mail from me if you use it. So use it. That being said, the swaps. So here's the crazy thing. So our guests on Sunday were able to swap too. So if we had a guest come, we made them a swap, a card exchange, and in this case, they're 3x4 card fronts. We made it on their behalf, and then they went home with the same things that we went home with, which is a fantastic opportunity for them. I mean, it's just nuts. I think it's just phenomenal, and I wish we'd done this years ago because it really was very cool. For many that maybe have never been part of a company like this, seeing the potential, seeing all the ideas that they get to go home with was just, it just made me all fuzzy and warm inside. It truly did. I'm not just speaking mush and business. It truly did. So the theme was birthday, 3x4. I think we could go a little bit bigger, but the bottom line is they were card fronts, not 4.25 by 5.5, half a card. They were, truly so they'd fit on a card base was the idea. I think most of us except one did 3x4, just because they are really easy to turn into whatever size card you want, or slip them in a scrapbook or whatever you want to do with them, it's your choice. So this all came together last Friday, a week ago, and I had less than 30 hours. I had another gal who didn't come. So I had 6 swaps for 6 guests plus my own to make. So 7 swaps, 30 quantity, so that's 210. And I had about 30 hours, which included sleep and showering and eating and all those other life things. And my daughter was home for the weekend too, and all of that, to get them done. Yeah. I did do it. My friend Jenny made one of mine. I'll show that one first on my behalf, which was awesome. I can't thank her enough. So again, the theme was birthday. The picture, let's do a little speech therapy. Picture perfect birthday on page something in the occasions catalog. Page 14 maybe? Nope, not even. Page 4. I knew it had a 4 in it. In our occasions catalog, this catalog was what I thought I'd focus on. It just had to be a current stamp. It could even be a celebration, but as long as it was like birthday themed. I chose to use this for some of them. Again, I had 7 total to do. Jenny did 1, so that left me with 6. 6 times 30 is 180. They had to be simple. They had to be easy. They had to get done. So for the first one I actually did use Pinterest a little bit for inspiration. I'm not going to give credit to anyone because I looked at so many, it was like a little bit of this and that. It wasn't one direct inspiration, but the picture perfect stamp, I can't say that fast. Can anyone? Picture perfect stamp set. Picture perfect birthday stamp set. I brought it with. I use that, and then in that product suite also is this delicious photoreal 6x6 paper, and I'll take it out. Fine, we'll just make a mess. I started cleaning up my mess yesterday, so if Jenny's watching, she's probably gonna be like crying because she came over to help me yesterday. She's like, she's making a mess again. Anyway, photoreal. Look at that. That looks like real balloons. It is. There are a photo of them. And you get the back side. The front side has the photoreal picture, and the back side has some, basic designer paper stuff, patterns. And so some of it's not in here because I used quite a bit for this. So Jenny made this at her house, and she used, I think it's the Natural Eclectic Suite that's in the annual catalog to cut that out. And she put some of the photoreal, the picture perfect party paper, behind that, and it kind of peeks through, and that looks like the balloon one. That was really cool. Okay, so I used it. This is supposed to look, and I have all 3 of them here, or 3 of the ones, so you can kind of see the idea. I sat and it's not quite fussy cutting. This is supposed to look like a Polaroid, but this really was very easy to pull together, and I would use this kind of layout again because gosh, it was easy, and I like how it looks. It's supposed to look like a Polaroid, and I used the picture perfect birthday stamp set for the happy birthday. And I had to not quite fussy cut out the paper, but I had to carefully cut and make sure I'd have enough certain features, whether it was a balloon or in this case gift bows on that. And I brought it over, and I promised myself I'll put all this away tonight. The glitter enamel dots that are in the annual catalog, I think that's with that seasonal suite that has like the Adirondack, the 4 seasons, Adirondack chair and all that. Anyway, that actually coordinates really well with the paper, so I was able to use those up on that. That was great, and again, easy. I'm thinking time, quick, speed, poof, let's keep moving here. So I did. So then I used the picture perfect birthday stuff again, and I used this bow, which has, you can stamp it in 2 colors to give it dimension. I'm like, I don't got no time for that. So I just took and stamped it, inked it up once, and then 1, 2, 3 to kind of give almost an ombre look or whatever. And then I cut, this actually was a little remnant from the previous swap that I was able to cut down and place. A very simple card, but it works. And if you put that on a card base or whatever, maybe put a little banner behind it or whatever, it works. Okay, so that was the picture perfect birthday. Yeah, can't talk. So that's what I did with that. So Counting Jenny's. I had 3 of them that used the Picture Perfect stuff. The next one is this one, which uses on page 3 the Birthday Wishes for You stamp set. It's kind of the product suite. I used that and it just fit, which is why I was not able to layer this, which I'd wanted to do. It is truly, it just fit. And so I gave a little accent by cutting tiny little strips of cardstock and gluing them on, and the Sweet Soiree paper, because I liked the silver and I liked that it went with this ribbon. I turned right to it. Yay. Sweet Soiree Designer Series paper on page 13 of the Occasions catalog. And it has that silver, on the one side it has that silver, it's a little thicker paper too. It's not as thin. I think this is cardstock weight. Don't quote me on that, but it is heavier paper. It is a specialty paper, and it does have, the front side of all of them has like the silver foil. And then we had the silver baker's twine, the silver and white baker's twine. So I was able to use actually 3 products, the stamp set, the paper, and the ribbon from the Occasions catalog. And then I just quickly colored it in with a Daffodil Delight marker, and away we go. And I like how that turned out. It was simple. Again, thinking on your feet, sometimes you actually do simplify and it looks nice. Just saying. Won't always happen for Sandy, but it did that time. So I had an inspiration to use something else, a little more of an obscure find in the catalog, but not completely. The Lots of Happy card kit that is on page 15. This being the card kit. And it comes with the stamp set that looks like this. And I really, yeah, you can kind of see that. Really wanted to use one of the images from there because it fits our circle punches and other things so well. So I used that. And again, I am 95% healthy, so I still cough once in a while. I used, actually, the funny thing is, this paper that I used, it looks like it probably came from the Occasions catalog with that black and white stuff. It is not. It's from the Patterns and Pieces paper that's in the annual catalog. It is the back side of one of them. It's a black and white kind of, I don't know, splotch. But I thought it went really, really well. And the leaf punch, which is a carryover from the fall, it is still available. It is not in any catalog, but you can find it online. The leaf punch, just add a little something. And simple, clean, bright, happy. Honestly, simple enough, and with the colors, could go for any gender, any age. Okay, so moving on. So again, Sandy's thinking simple, quick. Let's get her done. I kept like a running count. My family was laughing at me because I'm like, one of the cards, I think I got all the cardstock cut in 2 minutes. I kid you not. I'm like, boom, 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 done. And then stamp, 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 stamp. It went really quick. So the next one I used, I like this stamp set. It's kind of like I wouldn't say undervalued, but there we go. I'm like looking off in the distance and trying to show you guys stuff, and it's going off camera. You've Got Style. I know I've showed some other things. I really like this stamp set, and I really hope it stays in the next catalog because it's not a flower. It's not a birthday. It's got some great style sayings. I'm a little bit snarky. It's a little bit snarky. And I kind of want to be this lady when I'm old and frail. I want to be the lady with a glass of bubbles in a fur coat, just speaking her mind when I'm old. So I use that. This is the Fresh Fig, and this is the Designer Series paper that comes in, is it all or is it 4 of the 5 in colors? It's a white and then the color. It's just tone and white in the annual catalog. Anyway, I used some of that Fresh Fig. I actually made it flip this way, which is different. So you could just slap that even on a quarter sheet of cardstock. You don't have to like make it a card that opens now. Or, there's other ways you can finish it. We'll see how I finish mine. And I just took a re-inker and some water and just colored her in. Didn't even use I'd like to go back and add Wink of Stella now that I have time, but we'll see. But I just did a fresh fig and white and added a couple little black sequins, or sequin trim, the tiny little black sequins to kind of give a little dimension, a little sparkle, and away she went. Next, this one took, I thought it was going to be easy. I even did a live on how to do this real quick. It was easy to cut, but the coloring actually took several hours, and I didn't think it would. I'm still very happy with this. This is using the Beautiful Day that is in the Occasions catalog. It's on the same page as the brush show. I like these bold images. Sometimes, I like a lot of different styles, but I decided to go with the butterfly. And again, it's one of those that barely fit on a layer, but I got it on there, and I used our Stampin' Blends to color it in, her, she, it, they. And I don't know if you can see it, but I actually did curl the cardstock a little bit, so it's not laying there flat. It kind of waves a little bit, just to give a little more dimension. I know if you mail it, it's gonna crush down a little bit, but it still looks a little less flat. And added our gold enamel. I just used a variety. It comes with circles in different sizes and stars and hearts, and I just added a variety. Anyway, I did a live last Saturday night real quick of my husband was laughing and the camera's probably jiggling, of how to quickly color in with the Stampin' Blends, and they all turned out differently. Here's a, as they do because they're colored, different one, but how to quickly color that in, and quickly is a relative term I learned, but it still went very quick. But when you consider I had 30 of them to do, yeah, I don't want to run that race again, but gosh, it was fun. It really was, to just kind of jump in and do all that crazy stuff. Okay, so moving on. So those are the ones I made. That's my thought process. Thought I'd share that with you, because sometimes sharing the thought process may inspire you or make you less afraid to try something. That's what I hope anyway. So the next one is from my friend Jenny Beth. Also, this was her swap, and she used the I don't have an annual catalog near me. The Darling navy girl green ribbon, and the navy thing, the balloon framelit, and then stamped Happy Birthday. Kind of making her own DSP. Very cute. Probably I think she said it went pretty quick too. She said the cutting out went pretty quick, and I think she said the stamping went pretty quick. So, again, very impactful, but if you plan just a little bit, it can be easy and still look really spectacular. Next one is Sue, our fearless leader, Sue Lehrer. This was one of her swaps, and she used the basket weave that is one of the second release celebration items. Wow, how did I get cat hair on that already? Second release celebration items that comes to level 2, so it means a $100 order. You get the embossing folder and a basket stamp set that coordinates with it. And so she just used the folder, and not entirely sure what she used for the Happy Birthday. It almost looks like, yeah, it does. She looks like she used the Picture Perfect birthday stamp set, and I don't know if she stamped that or it's from DSP. I can't think of my feet, and you can barely see it on there, but she used the Starburst Punch in vellum to kind of just give it a little subtle texture. It's not a lot, doesn't detract from anything, but it's just a little subtle. Okay, moving on. This was Sue's other one that she did for her guest, or whichever way around you want to think about it. She used the Picture Perfect birthday paper also, and the saying from the Picture Perfect birthday stamp set. Okay, got that. This is Amy McNeil, and she used washi, and the bird, oh my goodness, I don't remember the bird. Bird is in the Occasions catalog, very cute. I love how she colored his comb in a couple different colors. Amy likes detail work. We love Amy's swaps because she likes detail work. And this is Julianne, and she used the basket weave also, and the stamp set, which I don't know what it's from. And that's very cute. And Honestly, I guess that must be Calypso Coral, and Old Olive and Sahara Sand. Very cute. Again, these are they're cute. They're fairly simple, but they still have a big impact. And this is Autumn's. And Autumn used the sequin embossing folder that is in the Occasions catalog. It's Your Day. I'm actually looking. I don't remember what that's from, but I bet you anything it is from the Occasions catalog. Probably not one that I have. Anyway, very cute. And this Bermuda Bay shimmer skinny ribbon. And that's the paper she used. Look at that. The Bubble and Fizz paper. That is the celebration item. That's going to end soon, people. So if you want that Bubble and Fizz paper, better place your orders. Okay. Next, more Picture Perfect Birthday Swap from Donna. And going back to it. It looks like, I'm not sure what she used for the background. I recognize it though. And a little bit of the picture, the back side, not picture, but the regular DSP side of the Picture Perfect Party paper. And happy birthday from, I'm not sure. Very cute. Again. And Angela Batzloff's. She used, the Miss Some Magic set with the mermaid. And the Miss Some Magic paper that is thicker and has like raised and so cute. And Nancy's. And not one that I'm as familiar with. She used the pearls and colored them in. I don't know if she used a Sharpie or if she used, I can't tell from the color if she used a Sharpie to color our pearls or if she used our Stampin' Blends will also color them. So that's a great idea. That's how you can extend the life of your pearls. They don't always have to look pearl. They can just look shiny color. I am looking this just in case anyone listening wants to actually know. I don't remember the name of this happy stamp set. Hoo-hoo. That would be good if I did. Because it's not one that I got. Phooey. Bird Banter is the tropical bird one. Oh Lord. Dead air. This is when I need my music, my doot 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 doot. I cannot find it. Anyway. It's cute. And yeah, I like that. I like the color combination too. This was also Autumn's that she made on behalf for a guest with the happy embossing folder and the triple banner punches. Very cute, very easy. Great for just about anything. May have to use that. I have a 100th birthday party for a neighbor to go to tomorrow, so I may be repurposing that one. Already. And Diane, this is hers with the Dapper set that's in the man suite, I'll call it, that's in the Occasions catalog. I'm looking it up on the side here. You guys can't see that. Geez, I'm really bad with True Gentleman. It comes with a beautiful paper. Here. Wow. True Gentleman. You know, it has some great paper, stamp set, the tailored punch, and that velvety ribbon, all that. So that's really cute. And then Pam Hoffman. I am so glad to get a swap with this. I've looked at this set. I believe it's in the annual catalog, and I chickened out getting it. It has like text messages. It has like 56, I think, stamps in it or whatever, but very cute. Diane doing for her guest, using the stitch shapes square and stamping in the daffodils and coloring them in and everything. Very beautiful, very springy.